Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Specifically Devoid, and welcome to what is, I guess, legally another episode of A Talk With. So, I'm going to take you through sort of the story of my attempt to get an interview and a Talk With episode with my older brother, Jake, who is an artist. A Talk With, of course, this is the show where we talk to a bunch of cool people about the rad shit that they do. My older brother is an artist, went to school for art, did like art stuff in high school, all that. And so I wanted to talk to him about sort of being an artist because I figured that'd be cool and also be cool to have my brother on. So we did what I always do when we do a Talk With interview. I loaded up StreamYard. We started up, and as you'll see very quickly on, there was a bit of a connection issue between us. Take a look/listen. Also, beforehand, I'm sorry. Same issue as with the Emily episode. The settings in StreamYard were super fucked up, and my mic was the webcam mic, so it sounds awful. But it's not for long, so here's this. Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 40 of the Specifically Devoid podcast, and yet another episode of A Talk With, a series where I talk with some cool people about the rad shit they do. Today, we've got a very special guest because not only is he an artist, but he is my own flesh and blood. Let's welcome Jake to the podcast. Jake, how you doing today?
Good. How you doing, Derrick?
I'm doing all right. You know, it's good to have, I wanted to get either you or Jesse on the podcast for a while, so I'm psyched that you're finally on.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe we can do a group interview.
Oh, yeah, we'll figure something out, right? All right, so let's get right into the meat and bones. And I'm going to start with the most important question. What are your thoughts about Sunny D?
Sunny D? It's garbage.
Yeah.
Absolute garbage. It's like a bad, like, imitation of orange juice. It's like what a 4-year-old would describe orange juice as.
Yeah. All right, well, that puts us at 3 and 2, 3 for Sunny D, and 2 absolutely against Sunny D. This stems from me and Micah had an argument a while back because we had this like fuck list that was like all the things we don't like, and he wanted to put Sunny D on there, and I like Sunny D, so I was like, hey, no, I love Sunny D, and it became this whole thing. So now I'm trying to prove that more people like Sunny D than don't like Sunny D.
Well, let me ask you, have you tried orange juice? Because that's really, really good. And
you know, I haven't tried orange juice. Maybe I should sometime.
Juice is what I prefer.
All right, so actual questions about art and not about Sunny D. How long would you say you considered yourself an artist?
I guess I've considered myself an artist for, I don't know, the last 10 years probably. But I've really started taking it seriously in the last probably 5 years, you know, and I've really kind of tried to focus as an artist, you know, more and try to have my life go in that direction, you know. So,
right. What do you think?
Just be a hobby or just something I do on the side, you know, have it really be a practice that I keep up with constantly all the time, you know.
Yeah. Do you remember the first thing you made that made you say oh, maybe I want to take art more seriously?
It was actually when I was in high school. I made this we were doing kind of like mock representations of like paintings that have already been done, you know. So I was doing like this painting, and it was of this chicken, you know. There's like this famous abstract chicken painting, and I was like cutting out all the different cardboard elements and stacking them up and painting them, and I just really got into the whole process of building the whole thing, and I really liked the way it looked when it came out. It was like a painting and a sculpture, and I started to think about things I could make in a different way after that.
Did you have like a teacher or like a mentor in high school that like kept pushing you when you were doing all of your art?
Oh, well, I definitely, had some great teachers in high school who pushed me, but Miss Sweeney was definitely one of my bigger influences. She pushed me to, try sculpting and painting and, all sorts of different mediums and techniques and.
Yeah, so after that, I was like, shit, the interview I wanted to do fell apart. I don't know what to do. But we devised a plan. He called me up on the phone.
Yeah, it was not great on my end. I couldn't hear a lot of what you were saying towards the end.
And we decided, you know what? I should just go up and take a trip and go visit him and go see him. So I grabbed all my traveling stuff, grabbed my wonderful, amazing boyfriend Joel to come with me, and we went on up to northern Vermont. But yeah, we went on up, and it was a great time to do it because we went up there for Christmas as a family, and that place is a hellscape when there's snow on the ground. We visited, it was beautiful, and they showed us around the area a little bit, as you'll see here.
That's the way it goes. That was
I
like
love
5 years ago.
the flannel and the bird over there. The cider mill.
Yeah, I've never seen that overhang.
Oh,
See how fast the clouds are moving?
Have people done it before?
Oh, people do it all the time. The only reason there aren't people doing it now is because the weather's like this. No one wants to. This is a bad day for rock climbing. The rock is wet. It's too windy. It's too risky. It's really slippery, so be careful. I don't even know how I'm gonna get out of here. Slide out somehow. No, it's okay. I mean, that's actually Mount Madonna. I mean, you can't really see it though, unfortunately.
And think of how we might catch more rain since we're going to higher elevation. Daisy, stop it!
Daisy, come here. Come on. Come here.
She's not
Come
gonna
here.
stay there.
And then after we did all that, I decided, I still want to salvage some sort of interview / showing off your art in this. So let's go and check out your studio. So that's exactly what we did. And you can see that footage and hear all of that here.
Paintings on this side over here. And these are my paintings over here. And this is the one I'm working on here now. I'm almost done with it. Yeah, I'm really close. I just have to do more rain on the window, finish doing that kind of effect, and then I have to do, so it's blue and white, and then I have to do on this side it'll be a light blue streak.
Nice.
And then on this side there'll be a green streak, so I have to go through with all the different lights. Alright, so this is yours actually.
Oh, word.
And the issue is that the action is extremely high.
Gotcha.
We could slap the neck on there and you'd have to play it as a slide guitar though,
Yeah.
Here, in the paint, it's the same color, but it's shiny. I want to put a varnish over the whole painting, and I think that'll go away with that,
So anyway, yeah, I didn't end up getting a ton of footage from the actual trip because we just ended up visiting my brother and his girlfriend most of the time. But I wanted to sort of put this all together, both to share the footage and share my brother's cool artwork and this work that we put into it, but also sort of to show like the journey of how this episode came to fully fruition. So yeah, I wanted to show off my brother's cool artwork and wanted you guys to see the cool stuff that the other parts of my family does. So before I end this video, I once again want to say thank you to Jake, and also thank you to Alex for talking with us, letting us come and visit. Thank you to Joel for coming up with me. I love you so much. And from us here at Specifically Devoid, I've been me and you've been you. Bye. I love you.